It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and it's time for another edition of
Covinsanity! Ooh, this music is very mysterious.
It's a segment that could be ending soon because the Scooby-Doo crew is on the case. We would have continued it forever if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Yeah.
But if you haven't heard it before, Covinsanity is where we talk about some of the funniest and strangest news stories going on during the pandemic. Like this one, according to a new survey, 1 out of 3 people say when this is all over, we should be able to wear slippers to the office.
Oh, I love slippers. You know, my kids are going to preschool right now, and
Both of them?
Well, they're offering a K in one class. Don't details, but anyway, the point is they can't wear their shoes inside. They have to switch into daytime slippers.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't want to track any germs from outside in.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
we could do that.
Well, right now, the average person wears their pajamas for more than a quarter of their workday. And they want that to continue once things kind of go back to normal.
Cool.
Is it sad that also counts for, I think, us? Because the second we get home, even though we're still working, boom, right back into PJs?
No, that's just you.
Yeah. That's me, my bad.
Also, what's going on? There's a guy who wrote into the Ask Amy newspaper advice column.
Okay.
Because his wife has refused to touch him since the pandemic started.
Why?
Even after he tested negative for COVID.
Wait,
why?
Concerns about...
they live together.
Right. So Amy
That's not an
suggested...
excuse.
It's not an STD.
Well, she suggested 2 possible reasons for this. Number 1, his wife is overly germophobic and maybe should get some therapy for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or possibility 2, she's using the pandemic as a cover because she really isn't that into him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 2 on that one.
Leaning towards that.
I didn't know Ask Amy could be so brutal.
Well-
Hey, if it makes you feel better, when I'm 100% healthy, no one wants to touch me.
Good on Amy. She made the newspapers make headlines again. So cool.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Thanksgiving turkeys are apparently going to be smaller this year.
Why?
Really?
Because grocery stores know that families are going to be having fewer people over. So they're stocking smaller birds at the store.
So what have they been doing? Now, less steroids, Bill.
They're relabeling chickens.
Yeah.
The farmers just probably have all the turkeys on Pelotons.
Oh, okay. Slim down.
Trying to
lose
slim
some
them
weight.
down, yeah.
Peliturk.
Yeah. We're doing another edition of
Covinsanity!
finding the not so serious stories happening during the outbreak. And not sure if you remember this, but back in the early quarantine, there was a guy who broke into Disney World and camped out for 2 days on Discovery Island.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
I do.
Well, a judge finally handed down a ruling on his punishment, and turns out he's been fined $100
Okay.
and is banned from Disney World for life.
Okay.
Live.
so sad.
But they didn't
man.
say banned from Disneyland.
Hey, there we go.
I'm assuming it falls into that same
I mean,
category.
man.
for
though.
$100 and a lifelong ban for a 2-night stay on that island, I'm saying worth it.
Dude, go to one of the
No.
international
Worth it?
Disney.
Not
Yeah.
the ban.
That's how you know you failed at life.
If you get banned from Disney
if you're
World.
banned from Disneyland or Disney World, what's the point?
That's true. Hey, you're not allowed to even be happy anymore, okay? You're from the happiest place on earth.
Yeah, that's when it becomes the saddest place on earth.
Yeah.
Jeff's actual living hell.
Yep. What else is happening in the world right now? There's a new nationwide shortage happening. Did you hear about this?
great.
No.
Mason jars.
Why?
Apparently they're having a shortage.
Thanks to Pinterest, I bet.
I love mason jars.
With so many people cooking and canning foods at home now,
Oh, God.
everybody's buying up mason jars for themselves, and sales have gone up 600% this year.
Whoa.
You're telling me that farm chic wedding trend didn't do it to him a couple years ago?
Well, I'm sure that combined with the pandemic, now it's like way worse.
Totally.
And there's even been a Facebook group that started with people looking for mason jars.
I got a bunch at home, and I don't can. If anyone wants to buy them off
Oh,
of me,
dude,
cool.
you have a multi-million-dollar company now.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
I bought them with some ideas that I was going to do gifts and like baked goods. That
Yeah,
was.
like I said.
Too much work.
I'm not domestic enough.
No. There's also a swingers club in New York that says they're ready to reopen safely.
How?
Yeah, how?
Whoa.
Well, a lot of Lysol wipes, first
Okay.
of all. They're going to do temperature checks.
Uh-huh.
And they're making people attest in writing that they don't have any symptoms before they go in.
It doesn't seem, I mean,
Okay.
What?
just promise that you're not sick.
The swingers are known for being an honest bunch. You know, don't tell my wife I'm here, but yeah, I swear I don't have COVID. Obviously, singing is one of the easiest ways to spread a ton of droplets.
Right, which is sad for you and your karaoke love.
It is. But that's why a karaoke bar in Ontario came up with a solution.
Okay.
They basically made a giant shower on their stage. Oh. We have a picture of it right there. So singers are surrounded by these huge plastic curtains to keep all their germs inside while they belt out Love Shack.
Oh my God, do I
Sweet
sound so
Caroline.
much better when I sing
Right?
then? Because I sound way better in the shower.
That's a really
Exactly.
good point.
But
yeah.
then wait, but then you keep the germs in there, and then the next person goes in.
It doesn't matter, Jose. I'm going to sound
Focus
better
on the
singing.
shower.
It does look really cool, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like,
And-
wait, it's still not working. Let me get naked. Maybe that'll work this time.
And finally, COVID-themed Christmas ornaments have sold out online.
What is that a thing?
I still love it. I love Christmas.
Wait, is it like a Christmas ornament that looks like the
Well,
bacteria or
no,
whatever it is,
it doesn't.
virus?
No, it doesn't look like the virus. But they include things like tiny Santas wearing a mask, or a mini bottle of hand sanitizer with a hook that you can put on your tree.
That is a good commemorative one.
And then also a teensy weensy little roll of toilet paper that says 2020 on it.
I love it.
That's pretty cute. I'd do it.
I'm gonna,
You sound so bummed out.
I am. It's really sad.
I'm gonna get Tiger King ornaments.
It's just Elf on the shelf with a mask on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas is
Elf
gonna-
focusing on his health.
Yeah.
Aww.
See, it's new this year.
Oh my God. Maybe parents can finally get out of Elf on the Shelf because he's not allowed to do it. COVID restrictions.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
You're onto something.
I'm just saying.
He needs to stay socially distanced. Sorry. And those are the Covinsane feel-good stories coming out of the outbreak. Your free money phone tap coming up right after.